Okay, here with Christian Collins.
How's it going?
Been a minute since we last caught up, right?
Yeah.
Section 7.
Long time.
Back in 2023. How do you feel like your game has developed over the past year or so?
I feel like I've developed into a great basketball player. I have a lot more improvement to do, but a lot has happened in my life, and it's been great so far. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, kind of getting into that, you kind of gone from unranked to ranked. Just talk about maybe some of the whirlwind or craziness that's kind of happened with all that.
So going from unranked to now being a 5-star, it was a lot. It was like overwhelming because a lot of coaches were calling me. I didn't know how to handle it at first, so I'm starting to get adjusted to it. And I felt like it was a lot of pressure, but it really wasn't. I was just overthinking it, and I got invited to Nike Elite 100, Nike Shields Academy, USA, stuff like that. So it's crazy because it's all happened like 6 months to a year. So it's been a very wild, great experience. So
yeah, I mean, obviously it's exciting, but you mentioned that there's kind of pressure and expectations kind of come with it. How have you been able to kind of manage some of that stuff?
Well, my mom really helps me with that. My auntie lives in McDonald's All-American. She experienced that, so and I have friends like Brandon, McCoy, Tajariza, and they tell me about it and how it is for them. So I've adjusted well so far.
First year was St. John Bosco. McCoy's a teammate now.
Yep.
What's it like kind of running with him?
It's great. He's a great point guard. He's unselfish. It's great. The whole team is great. Chris Coleman, Don Perfetti, Howie, LZ, everybody's great. And I'm starting to adjust. So right now, I kind of have to, sit in the corner, kind of learning the plays still. So once I start adjusting to the plays and learning the plays, I can start being in the plays. And so, it's all coming together though. I feel like it's gonna be a really good season. We just won against OTE, so it was a very good game. So yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like, what other ways are you kind of hoping to take your game to the next level?
I really want to work on my handle, learning how to deal with it under pressure. Consistent on my jump shot, getting stronger, making sure I can go get every rebound possible. Just doing anything to help the team win, whatever the coach asks me to do. So, yeah.
You just finished up a weekend at USA Basketball as well. First time participating in that mini camp out in Colorado Springs. What was that experience like for you?
The experience, that was overwhelming as well because I got the call, I was so excited, and I realized I had to keep going because it's not done yet. Just one minor, invitation. So then I was adjusted to the ball, the altitude, couldn't breathe. The first day, I'm not gonna lie, the first day was terrible. Could have did a lot better, but the second and third day I started to adjust. When I go back next time, it's gonna be good. So.
Yeah, like what's one thing that you kind of learned from that experience?
One thing I learned, like basketball related or just anything?
Anything, yeah.
I learned about the NBA, like how to prepare for the NBA, and when you go into the NBA, everybody's pretty much a role player. You have to learn how to adjust. It's 90% role players and 10% stars, and so to become a star, you have to really listen to the coach, be coachable, do whatever they ask, and then it builds over the years. And that's how I learned. That's one thing I really took.
Yeah, for sure. We touched on you playing with Brandon McCoy, but I've also played with Tajariza and stuff like that. So, kind of on that note, how do you feel like you've been able to play off of other good players and stuff?
It went well. It's well because we work together, and it's like they know my game, I know their game, so I know what they like to do, they know what I like to do, and it just all fits. So.
Get into your recruitment, just what's the latest in terms of interest and offers?
Interest right now, Kentucky, UCLA, Duke, Cincinnati, it's a lot, Arkansas, and a few others. But I recently received Kansas, Oregon, Georgia Tech, Alabama, so.
Any schools that you'd love to see get involved in the future?
Whatever comes my way, best. So it doesn't really matter. Whatever comes my way.
Still have a lot of time to decide a school, but ideally, what would you want out of a program of choice?
What I would like in a program would be a great environment, a place where I can, have a family and develop. Because when you're going to college, especially if you're trying to go to the pros, you're developing for the NBA. So really develop and get ready for the NBA and for family. So.
What do you feel is maybe some of the best advice you've ever received?
Best advice. Well, one of them I can't pick the best, but one of them was when your shot's not going in, rebound. If you can't get a rebound, make a pass. If you can't make a pass, just screen. Like, always do something, regardless of what's not working, do something. So that's what I learned. It's good advice.
Talk about maybe a time in your life where you kind of battled through adversity and overcame that.
Playing through JV, I wanted to quit. I didn't want to play basketball anymore, but I kept getting motivated by people that were doubting me and hated on me and were laughing at me because I was 6'4", playing at JV. So it was a rough time. It was really rough, and I got through it. Now I'm on varsity. My first year actually starting on varsity. So, you know, it's been great.
Yeah, what would be some of like your advice to maybe other like underrated or unseen prospects who, you know, are putting the hours in the gym but maybe not getting that attention they deserve, you know?
Well, actually, I make TikToks to motivate people, and I have about 18,000 followers on there. And a lot of people text me, I text back. And so one piece of advice I would give is to never give up, because your time is coming. Pray about it, keep going, because if you quit, it's like, waste all this time for what? It's just keep going. Something's gonna happen. Like, you got to put the work in. You can't pray about it and then not do nothing about it. So you have to really put the work in for that. So,
Awesome, man. Well, thank you for the time.
Yep. Thank you.